Welcome to 100% Eat, the show where we try every fast food restaurant to let you know if you need it. You probably do. I'm your host, Michael Jones, alongside my co-host, Jordan Swears. Jordan, how are you and your microphone?
Everything's good.
Okay.
Nobody bopped it, which is very
Nobody bopped
appreciated.
it, but you're getting yelled at for its looseness.
Yeah, you're getting yelled at.
Is that what that was?
You're
Yeah.
getting yelled at. You're like, fucking do it! I was just like, man, this is crazy.
That's what Nick thinks yelling is.
Yeah.
You get a mention or not even a talking to in a meeting. Is like, I got yelled at.
Some
Yeah,
stern
yeah,
words.
you get talked toward in a direct tone, and someone's yelling at me.
Don't yell at me.
Oh, he put the wig on the monkey up there. That's good. That's a good one. I think
The spider webs, you mean?
dude. What a mess. That food court was good though.
Is that out yet?
The first part is. The second part will be out this
Oh,
Saturday.
thank
at
God.
the time of this release, so should be fine. We hope. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was letting you talk.
Oh,
That's why I was looking at you.
Thank you.
Today we're reviewing Jersey Mike's pastrami sandwich.
How come Jordan's not talking?
Because I was.
It was Michael's
and
turn
he
to
was
talk.
waiting. It was
Yeah.
my turn to talk.
He's clanking. I know.
I have to
You
clear
must
the
have.
air today.
Why are you
too.
so mad?
I have to clear the air.
Oh, you have to clear.
I was super late today.
You were.
I was
Oh.
super late, and I have to
Dude.
mention it at the top of the show.
Uh-huh.
I have an addiction
What?
to 7 Days to Die.
Dude.
And I was up till 5 a.m. playing
my
it.
God.
That's why
What are
you
you
slept until
doing?
1
I
o'clock.
downloaded a District Zero mod that turns them into aliens and robots.
Mm.
And there's new things, and you can take everything now, like stuff you couldn't
Yeah.
take. You can like pick up off the wall. So I'm decorating my house. I have signs all over my bedroom, like road signs. I have like pinup girls. I got pictures of cats and dogs all over the place.
Dude.
That's mostly why I got the mod. But then also
for
there's
the
like,
dogs. And
so you can just take things. I took a pool table, put it in my house. You can pick up things you couldn't pick up now. And I kept going, I don't have to be there till 1 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be fine.
And then
and then you slept till 1 o'clock.
Yes.
105.
105. Correct. That's correct.
I think I
I got a lot done though.
That's good.
In your new house.
We got a pool
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
I think I
I'll send
maybe don't know what 7 Days to Die is.
It's Minecraft, but real game and zombies.
They
I
just,
thought-
they just finished it.
I thought
Yeah.
it
Like
had,
now that it's out, you can do so much stuff. Apparently,
what's the game where like the killer's tracking you down? You can be
No.
like Ghostface and
It's
stuff.
not that at all. Totally.
So
different
every
game.
time you've talked about
Day-
7 Days to Die, I've
7
thought
Days
you've been
to Die,
talking
Dead
about
by
this other
Daylight.
game.
No, it's like a scavenging building game.
Daylight Dead.
I didn't
Day-
know that.
Daisy. Which one's Daisy?
Daisy's the that like Fortnite game,
It is like Fortnite, yeah.
the battle royale.
But wasn't it also? Wasn't it in another game? Wasn't
Arma
it like
2.
an Operation Flashpoint,
Arma 2,
which is
Arma
also
2
in
mod.
Arma
Mhm.
2?
What is Arma 2?
Dude, it's a thing I know of.
Yeah.
I
don't know what
remember.
it
I
is.
remember when Fortnite was a game that a guy showed me when I worked at Razer, and it was just zombie defense.
Yeah, that's how
and
it
that was
started.
that was it. And then now it's now you be Snoop
It
Dogg.
was, it was like
You
it was
can't
like
be Snoop
Plants
Dogg.
versus Zombies.
yeah. It was like
That's
that.
how it started.
Yeah. And you be Snoop Dogg, and then everyone's
Do
like,
you-
"Dude, he's doing a crip walk," and it's like, "That's not what that is," but that's fine.
Do
I mean,
you think people still describe Fortnite as it's like Plants versus Zombies?
Well, I'm
or do you
going
think
to
maybe
from
it's,
now on.
It's kind of overtaken
I
that.
think it may have overtaken that.
Yeah.
No, they got to be neck and neck.
Someone in our Discord referred to Super Smash Brothers Brawl as an old game, and it fucked me up.
Yeah, dude, it's old as shit.
That's the third one.
Yeah,
It's
that's the one no one
after-
gives a shit
after
about.
Melee?
Came out in 2008.
yeah.
Yeah,
That one.
fuck that one. Who cares?
That one. is
Yeah,
the-
it was a
that's-
little
That's the
disappointing.
That's the worst one.
It's the worst one.
It's
for
the
sure.
worst one
for sure.
It had a really cool story, like with the cinematics and stuff
Uh-huh.
and the single player thing.
Mhm.
That was probably the only good thing about that game.
Yeah, because that's not why I play those games.
Right,
at
that's why
all.
no one plays. Them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Beyond the first week it comes out.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to play.
And then they play it for years and years and
Yeah.
years and do like tournaments.
And it's like-
Yeah.
it's like, oh, have people over,
But
put on
also
Mario
what-
Kart Smash Brothers.
What made it so bad though? It's just a fighting game. you
I
know?
think
It's
Was
just
it-
like it's just
too
how
many-
it how it
yeah,
fought.
how it fought.
Yeah,
it
just
was
too many,
it was just-
too many
it was just
tweaks.
too-
wasn't
like,
it floaty
it was
and
too
you could,
loosey
you could
goosey.
trip.
You could trip. You would
Oh,
just fall
tripping!
over.
I
Yeah.
remember tripping.
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
huge thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why people still play Melee competitively.
Oh, no one
especially
Yeah,
because you can't go back and mess with it.
yeah.
You know, there's no like. It was already so good, and there's no like patches for it or anything.
Yeah.
that you can download. So it's like it will always be that,
Melee was
and people
great.
know how to use it.
There's that version, like what is it, like Project M or whatever,
Mhm.
that where like they modded a bunch of stuff to it, and it was like it's very cool, but it's a different game.
Yeah.
And
You could grab stuff now.
yeah, check it out. Melee was just it, and then what's the newest one, Ultimate or whatever? The what?
Yes. Yes.
Whatever one was on. Like,
Well,
the
there was
Switch.
one that
Good
was just
again.
called Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah, but
And
then,
then they did Ultimate.
Yeah.
Was there? What?
yeah, there's like isn't there one in between like
No.
Brawl
No.
and
What are you talking about? There's only 4.
What was the one on the
There's-
DS? Was that?
I don't count that one.
That-
That's the same one as like the Switch,
yes,
right?
yeah, it's the same one
It's
as
just
the
like a
Switch.
handheld version
Yeah.
or something.
God, how long has that game been out then?
Oh, a long time, a long time.
Yeah, I
There
think it
was
came
one that
out.
had no.
I
no
think it
suffix
came out
on
like
it.
before the Switch,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I think it was probably a Wii U.
I
game.
don't fucking. But there's mostly 4. I don't
Yeah.
think there's like an offshoot. There's like a clone on a Switch on a 3DS.
Yeah.
Of one of them.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the 4 of
I
them.
remember the one on the 3DS not being as good.
Yeah, but
that
now
one, that
Fucking
one was
3DS.
that one was a little.
But now you
funky.
can be Terry Bogard from King of Fighters, and he's in every fighting game now, and that's very exciting to me as a guy who
I don't think he's in Smash, is he?
he is.
Oh,
He's in. Yeah, you be Terry
Shit, I
Bogard in
haven't kept
Smash.
up.
Yep.
That's just a man.
Yeah, it's
This
a
is
guy.
a regular man.
He's a guy.
Is he the only regular man?
No,
in-
Ryu's in it.
When can you be Halo?
No, but he's from a video game.
I want to be Halo.
So is Terry Bogard.
That's what I'm asking.
Terry
Was
Bogard's
he a
from
man?
Yes, he's a man.
But not
he's
in
he's
real
a man
life.
in a video game.
Right. That's what I was getting.
Yeah, he's a fighting game character.
right, but not a real man.
No,
Okay.
he's a real man like Ryu's a real man.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Ryu.
Ken.
When can you play as Gino from Mario RPG?
The finger bullets.
Yeah. Why
Not
was
him.
why was that always the rumored character?
I don't know.
Why-
I don't-
Because he's
people
fucking
really-
Pinocchio, dude.
Yeah, yeah. People really wanted him more than anyone
did want
else.
Gino.
If you went on game FAQs at
Didn't
any
they-
point after Melee came out, it was just like, dude, Gino, they're gonna
Didn't
put Gino
they-
in.
My uncle
Make
works at
him-
Nintendo, and he said that
Oh.
they're putting Gino in.
Yep.
Didn't they put him in as like a trophy or some shit at some
Yeah, I
point?
think so.
Like,
I
he
think-
plucked him
yeah.
in somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in the game, but you can't play as him.
Cool, thanks Nintendo.
Yeah, they didn't even make him into like one of the little me character fighter.
Oh, yeah,
characters
you
that
put
you
on-
could do. You could be Sans from Undertale, but
Yeah.
you can't do.
Can you
Gino.
be like Garfield or something? I feel like there's a cat you can be. There's like some kind of like
Probably
cartoon.
not Garfield.
Probably Heathcliff, the most popular orange
put on- he
cat.
puts on
from
the
Nintendo.
comics.
It says
Nintendo
Smash.
locked him.
Yeah, it says Smash. And then Mr. Old Man Nutmeg is like, uh-oh.
Yep.
He's smashing.
He's he
he's,
when he floats.
he's in that big like pouncing pose that he does.
This is great. This is good
Classic.
Smash. I'm all about Smash Brothers talk. I'm always happy to bring that back. That's gonna get us podcast views. People still dig that too much.
I remember going to a midnight release for Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Oh yeah.
Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember when you would wait in line outside the GameStop at like 10:30?
What was the last midnight release that you did?
It was either for a console or it was for a Halo, probably.
Yeah, it was probably a Halo. I remember doing Halo 3 for sure.
Because you wait for
And I
midnight, you get
remember
it, but then you
Super
go and
Smash
play it.
Brothers. Yeah.
Because at Halo 3 and on, it was 4 players.
Yeah.
So everybody goes and then you go home and then you immediately play it all night.
Yeah.
And then you're late for your podcast the next day. But you have a sick looking house.
They should bring
with
the-
really nice hardwood floors.
They should bring those back.
Yeah.
They
And
should,
the workstation is now like futuristic. It looks like
Oh.
they should bring back midnight releases.
Mhm.
But like you don't have to buy the physical copy. It'll download to your console back home digitally.
Yeah.
But you still have to go to the store.
You go to the
and be
store,
there
you have to-
scan
at
a QR code.
midnight.
or
Yeah.
something.
It's
then
weird
it
because the
starts
thing you're
it.
talking about, they still do, except for the going somewhere part. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, and you get it, well, here at least, usually at 11.
At 11. Yep.
Yeah,
Central Time.
which is pretty nice
It's
because
pretty nice.
being in Central Time is like we don't want to have to program
No.
another thing
No.
for this one part of the country.
Don't worry about them.
So
Who
it'll
cares?
just be yeah.
I think the last midnight release that I did was Saints Row 3. For some reason, it was like, I'm up and I can just go get, they're doing a
I mean,
release, I'll
that
go
was like
get it.
2012. So
Yeah.
that tracks.
Yeah. And I went and got it and then went home and I started playing it. I'm like, this is awesome. And then it was 3:30 in the morning.
So that's how it happened.
and then I went,
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to work.
and I still showed up.
Yeah.
Just 29 minutes late.
Yeah. I mean, Nick was only 10 minutes late. Well, 13.
I installed that mod on my laptop because I didn't want to fuck with my my main game because I'm playing a fuck ton of 7 days a day.
Yeah.
And there's no cloud saves, which is annoying,
Oh, no.
but also convenient when I go, this will just be on my laptop.
yeah.
Installed it at like 6 p.m. And I played till like 4 a.m.
Oh, my God.
It's like,
Just eyes burning.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think I remember. I don't remember what the game was, but I remember the moment where I was over midnight releases,
Mhm.
where it was just like, we did it again. We went here and we have the game. What a waste of time that was.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do any after that. I think I didn't do any after I moved here.
Yeah. I think Saints Row 3 was really like the last one because it was like, I'm calling in sick to work because I stayed up too
You
late
were sick,
playing a video game. Yeah, I was fucking twisted. It was like I didn't need to do this. Like
Yeah.
there was no, I could have gone to work and everything would have been, I didn't need this much, like this.
Mhm.
And then my roommate waking up the next day and I'm up playing a video game and he goes, dude, what you doing?
Grab a controller.
Yeah.
That's not even a byproduct of technology changing.
No.
That's just getting older.
Yes,
you
yeah,
know?
definitely.
So
Where it
it's
was
like,
just like, I
so
don't
it's like,
need
would
this.
people still be doing this if it weren't for digital downloads?
No, I mean, yeah, probably.
It would just be the young kids.
Yeah, it would be younger, especially for something like Call of Duty or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Where it would be like, absolutely. they'd be
Especially if
lining up
you're
for
getting
that
those
stuff.
midnight release exclusives.
Yeah,
I got to get that skin.
I gotta be able to be a zombie in the zombie mode. But doesn't that defeat the purpose of zombies? No. Oh, okay, cool, great, fantastic.
I'll download games now too that I'm looking forward to at like 11. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it at 11, and I'm like, I'll play it tomorrow.
I'll play it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never play it at
Yeah.
the time
I
that
think-
I get it ever.
Well, if I start it now, it's gonna be like 2 hours before I'm like really
right,
into it.
yeah.
So like, well,
yeah,
what's the
before
point?
you really get going.
Yeah. What's the point?
Yeah. I got to be really excited for the game to do that.
Yeah. That's the one. I don't remember the last time I did that.
Tears of the Kingdom for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was stoked on the game, and I still am. I make no apologies.
No one
Well,
was
that's
asking.
just a preview of what you get and more at the Michael Jordan podcast at Patreon.com.
We don't
They're
only
not
talk
gonna
about
sign up.
games on that
I'm not going to
podcast.
sign up if you say
Yeah.
that.
That's a preview.
I know it's a bad preview.
No, it's
no.
that's
We
a
keep
pretty
that
good preview.
garbage here,
Hey,
and the other one's good.
we could make this a Michael Jordan podcast.
Oh my God.
No.
Yes, we're not doing that again. No time
Already
traveling.
said pastrami.
When was the first time you went to Jersey Mike's? Jersey
After I
Mike?
moved to Texas, I never heard of Jersey. Mike's.
I love
I was
that.
just like,
That's so
oh,
funny.
this is a thing?
Mhm.
We
had no
walked
idea.
in to the Jersey Mike's that we picked the food up from, and they got a big poster on the wall. It says Jersey Mike's, New Jersey original, established 1956, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And Michael looked at it. He goes, "I love Point Pleasant. I
Yeah.
used to go there all the time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you ever go to the original or see the original Jersey Mike's?" I must have.
No, I didn't go. I probably saw it.
Yeah, I
Didn't
must have saw it.
acknowledge it. I told Jordan, it's like, well, you don't need Jersey Mike's in Jersey.
Exactly.
You just go anywhere.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's like
Ev-
it's like
everywhere
needing a
is a
home
Jersey
slice
Mike's.
in New York City.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
need it. You just go there or there or there or there or there or there. or
Right.
there.
Everywhere is a Jersey Mike's.
So,
in Jersey.
but I was pleasantly surprised when I had it. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. When I moved to Texas,
Mhm.
I like my cold cuts.
yeah.
I definitely like a cold cut sandwich from Jersey Mike's more than their warm sandwiches. I think their warm sandwiches are fine-ish, and that's
I only
it.
get their chicken cheesesteak or their regular cheesesteak. Those are the only warm sandwiches I get.
the
And they have a bunch.
Is there like a turf war with cheesesteaks between Jersey and Philly? Like, because
I
they're
don't-
they're
is
so
Jersey-
close
I
to
don't
each
think
other.
so.
Is Jersey a cheesesteak place?
It's the East Coast is a cheesesteak place.
Okay.
Oh, is that right?
Philly's got
Okay.
the crown.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, cheesesteaks are the best at Point Pleasant. Like boardwalk
Oh,
cheesesteaks, they're
really?
the best cheesesteaks.
Is it just like getting like a street hot dog where you're just like
Yeah,
this dirty,
They
not
ju-
very good? but I
Yeah, they
love
just
it.
know how to make it.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
how to make it.
Yeah.
Then you go to like a chain or you come somewhere in Texas and they start putting lettuce on it. It's like I'm gonna slap the shit out
Dude.
of it.
We were talking about
put cold
with,
shit on a fucking cheesesteak.
yeah,
dude.
with pastrami sandwiches, people do that.
That's wild.
Lettuce and tomato, no good.
Yeah. Wacky. It's there's specific stuff and it's regional. Like I get it. Like I don't know that a pastrami sandwich, the thing that we ate from Jersey Mike's, is a hyper regional food, but also
No, but it is like it should be.
It's
in
like
the-
fireman food. They eat
yeah.
pastrami and roast beef.
right?
Yeah.
And corned beef.
Yeah.
I feel like every good sandwich spot needs to have a good pastrami sandwich, though.
Nick was emphatic. This is the first time he's been
Now I'm kinda
emphatic the
backing
whole
up.
episode.
Now I'm not so sure.
Now, hey, here's the thing. You might be wrong.
Before he was
no.
yelling. Before he was yelling. That was right before we started.
Yeah. Oh, guy screaming at Jordan about this microphone.
Turn it up, not down.
Why'd you screw it that way?
Spin it up.
See, now you guys are yelling, but that's not how
That's
it
what
was at
he
all.
meant. That's,
Yeah.
that was
That's
was
to,
behind
to
it.
him.
was-
That's how he feels when someone yells at him.
That's what
it
I.
sounds like.
That's look at him, dude. That's what I heard.
It was all.
That's
It
what
was
I
all
heard.
behind the
I was
eyes.
just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think by the time this is out, if not, it'll be out tomorrow. We have that 15-minute thing of us with no sound trying to get that thing to work. That'll be on
You
Patreon.
can watch us.
Yeah, we
Well,
watch
really,
us-
you can watch me and Michael try to troubleshoot on our phone,
Oh,
and
yeah,
also
well-
Michael take pictures and then show me the picture
Yeah,
and be
Yeah,
like,
and
"Yeah,
then-
that's
and then
funny.
put
You
them
should
in the
post
Discord.
Yep.
and then like 10 minutes in, Eric going, "Hey, can you let them know we're working on it?" I'm like, "Oh, they know. They know. Trust me." Hit that picture of him standing over Nick.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a Nick. Again, an issue that Nick couldn't. It was just a thing. It was a problem. We don't know
The
why.
solution was to
He doesn't know.
restart
The
it.
solution was it just started
right? Isn't
working.
that what- yeah.
So
Nothing.
there was nothing to
Exit,
learn
re-entered.
from.
Nope.
And it will happen again.
Yep. It's the same thing that happened with YouTube.
No, that was YouTube's fault.
Okay, now it's starting to sound like that. The YouTube one might have been Nick's fault.
No.
I thought Nick got close. I got scared.
Is he over here?
I thought we were doing like the jump cut
Surround
edit. He disappeared again.
Oh, YouTube 2008.
iPhone 2024.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Now you can jump cut in the camera.
So Jersey Mike's is a spot that I think is better for like chain sandwich shops or whatever. It's probably like the highest tier of chain sandwich shops.
It's my favorite.
It's
It's my favorite of like.
It's
you
mine
got
too.
Subway, Jersey Mike's,
Yeah.
like Firehouse Subs, Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Of that list, I'm thinking, Jersey Mike's
Yeah.
is probably the best. I can tell you Subway's probably the worst.
Yeah.
Subway's the worst, but the
Quiznos?
most popular.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck is that?
I told
There's
my
the
wife.
Schlotzskys, but like those ones
Yeah.
are smaller.
Yeah, it's small. I told my wife that we were going to Jimmy John's today, or I'm sorry,
Thundercloud.
to-
That's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Thundercloud.
see, I was gonna ask. I was gonna
Witch
ask,
Witch.
Yeah.
do you consider Thundercloud to be a chain of that stature? Because it's so
No, it's
Austin.
it's local. It's Austin. It's a
Yeah.
small one.
I mean,
like
it's
Snarf's,
local,
you know
but
what I
like
mean?
it's a chain here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me and where I live, of all those, Jersey Mike's is easily my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah,
Gotcha.
mine too. I told my wife that we were going to Jersey Mike's today, and she was like,
Get me
She
a giant.
really-
Get me a giant soda from the long soda machine.
What was the long soda machine all about?
we should have taken a picture of
That
that.
was
Yeah.
weird.
It was a very weirdly designed
So it was a
soda machine.
regular soda dispenser, just like not a remix machine, just like a regular soda thing with all the like little push things. But like instead of like here's a circle logo and whatever,
You
like
know,
a little
the
rectangle.
canisters are like,
Yeah.
like this big, and then they have a
it
little
was a thing
square.
probably like this long
Yeah.
that was just like Pepsi. Bam!
and it curved.
Yeah.
yeah, it curved like underneath.
And it's like, oh, check it out. This is where you get
It
your
was sleek.
Starry. Pepsi
Getting
product
choked up
places.
over it.
Pepsi
Okay.
product places.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's a
they're
bad look.
always kind of
What? Taco Bell?
I think it's a bad look. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Taco Bell is a thing where you get
Taco Bell and Mountain Dew.
That's
is
it.
what I get.
Yeah,
If
it's
it's
just-
got Pepsi, I get Mountain Dew.
and-
I never get Pepsi. Pepsi's
and
yuck.
Pepsi-
Pepsi's the Burger King of fucking like
Oh,
fast
yeah.
food.
See, I was gonna say Taco Bell.
Ugh.
Taco Bell is like worthy of Pepsi status.
I-
Like they seem like, oh, Taco Bell, yeah, it would be a Pepsi place.
But again, it's a Mountain Dew place. It's not a
Yeah.
Pepsi place to me. It's a
Yeah,
Mountain
they're
Dew
living on
place.
Baja Blast.
I don't
Absolutely.
get it.
They
They have
have-
their own Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
Yeah.
Like that's their thing.
What's the company called?
PepsiCo?
Is it just PepsiCo, or is
PepsiCo.
is there one above it? Like, is it under
Probably.
like Pepsi Frito Lay?
I think it is, and it's like all like Yum Brands or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's all like that shit.
Yeah.
What's the one like was like Johnson & Johnson probably owns just like one of like four
You're right,
companies that
yeah.
own
They got
everything.
a dispenser?
Yeah.
We're an
I'll
oligarch.
have
oligarch,
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
I'll have a medium Johnson & Johnson.
Whoa.
There's a lot of Band-Aids.
One time I looked up if Dr. Pepper had a
Oh,
parent
yeah.
company like that. And I was like, who owns Dr. Pepper?
Is it RC or is it
I looked it up. They are their own thing. They have merged with Keurig. It's Dr. Pepper Keurig is the company.
they need to have Dr. Pepper Keurig pods.
How do they not?
They might.
It just,
you looked?
here's flat Dr. Pepper.
Hot Dr. Pepper.
Have you
Whoa.
looked if
No.
they have it? And also, why don't you follow Gavin?
um,
Why don't you follow
it
each other?
appears-
I barely checked, and
yeah,
it didn't look like it did on the
appears
surface.
I
Why don't you follow each
do.
Explain that.
I'm gonna look up Dr. Pepper Keurig machine. I can't believe they're the same. They are Keurig. DrPepper.com.
I thought you were lying.
Yeah, of
You
two,
can't believe what
of-
you said is true.
of two companies. Well, he didn't go, yeah, in the background. So I knew I was in the clear.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
But like, talk about like two mashups of a company you weren't really expecting. I mean, they're both beverages.
Keurig Dr. Pepper cold pods.
Oh, here we go.
You can get it at Best Buy.
Why?
yeah, there you go.
Why at Best Buy?
Here we go, dude.
That's
weird.
That's insane.
I gotta swing by Best Buy real quick. I gotta pick up some Dr. Pepper. Keurig
Everything
cups.
about this company is so strange
That's
now.
bizarre.
Yeah.
What strange mashups they're
That's
doing.
silly Willy.
You said that Pepsi is like the Burger King.
Yes.
My friend Jared pointed this out to me.
Jared, who?
Jared from Cheap Ass Gamer.
Oh, now I know who you're
we
talking
were
about.
talking about we're talking about Wendy's, like specifically, and stuff that was coming out or whatever. And we talked about the Krabby Patty and things like that.
Did you say that they're declining?
I said they fell
fell
off.
off.
I've been talking to him about that for a while. He made a great because I've been
Long
feeling very
while.
strongly about it.
Finally, I'm right about it.
He made, I thought, a really great point where he said Wendy's now feels like Burger King food to me.
No.
Where
Right,
it
that's-
is
they're going a little
okay,
far.
yeah.
where
Guys,
a little far.
it's
Be a
in a
little negative.
decline where you don't even think about
Start
getting
calling everybody Nazis. It loses its effect.
you don't even
okay?
think about getting the
Call
burger.
everybody Burger King.
You don't even think
Calm
about getting
down.
the burger at Wendy's. It's all of like the other stuff. And that is such a Burger King thing where Burger King is like long chicken sandwich, onion ring cheeseburger thing. Like it's the stuff where you don't think about
Yeah,
getting
but that's shit they throw on there. They don't have, besides the Whopper, which
Right.
nobody goes for anyway.
Uh-huh.
Like they don't have a star of the menu.
And that's what he was saying about Wendy's is that
Chicken
it's
sandwich.
But yeah, chicken sandwich. It's
That's what you
not
go
it
there for.
as like a burger place. It's really like declined, and it's just not what it was. I totally agree with him. I think it's starting to feel like Burger
I
King.
think you're agreeing with you. I
Yeah,
think you,
and
I
yes,
think you,
yeah.
yes,
still
and I'm
disown
right.
him.
I think
and
you're
you're agreeing with what you
I
feel
think
and
you were
said.
you've been saying this a
Right,
lot.
Yeah,
You've been saying
yeah.
this a lot.
Many people have
Couldn't
been saying
believe he
this.
said it.
Yeah.
You know what? He convinced me.
Yeah.
I agree with my friend Jared from Cheap
Yeah.
Ass Gamer.
Right. Who finally caved and agreed with me.
Yeah.
And finally, I got
I
someone
pinned him
to-
against
Like,
the wall.
I just feel like their burgers are fine. I don't feel like that much the burgers have declined. Their chicken is just so much higher above their
Yes.
burgers. I don't get their burgers.
Yeah.
I don't. I
They
mean, I know
really
you
should just
hate
become
them.
a chicken restaurant.
I know
Yeah.
you don't get their burgers because you hate them. I don't get their burgers because I was like, I'm here for the chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
don't even
I just
think
think
about
they're-
the
it's just an out of left field thing, but I don't know.
Not for you. You've been saying it constantly.
Many
It's
people
not-
have been
it's
saying
not out
this.
of left field. It's here he goes again.
Yeah.
Many people are saying it.
Someone came up to me and said,
Well, I walked to a mirror and I started speaking
Right.
to myself. But look, here's the thing. There's a
"Were you
lot.
outside Chris's house,
I
watching him shave?"
I watched him take
You
some
were like,
shears.
"Hey, do you feel like Wendy's is in decline?"
And he was like, "Who
He
said
sees
that?"
your face in the mirror as you're
He
shaving.
said, I'll be right back. And he had like big hedge clippers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, again,
Right.
not the thing you want to be taking. I'm going into the shed.
He's going to cut his dick off.
Make sure you take a tool so it doesn't look suspicious.
Yeah. Oh, very normal of you to take
Okay,
those
well, there
hedge
goes,
clippers
there
from
goes
inside.
Chris again, taking his hedge clippers into the shed and then back into his house. And now he's sweeping?
Why is there hair everywhere? What's with these bird nests
so
look like pubes?
fucking weird. That's so weird.
All these bird nests look like fucking pubes, dude. It's disgusting. Ugh. Hey,
It's gonna start a new like species of bird that only uses the pubes.
They
It's
get-
like the Chris
they get-
Damaris.
Gross.
they get lost
species.
going from Starbucks
Gross.
to Starbucks and ask a cop for help. You have any games on your phone? These birds are a mess.
Oh
Can
my
I
God.
send an email? Also, I'm itchy.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy Online. For 10% off your first month, go to betterhelp.com/100%. Hey, take a second to thank someone in your life. Really take a second to thank yourself. Because what it is all about is you doing something for yourself. It's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we're trying to do our best to make sense out of everything. A lot of stuff is going crazy. So this is a reminder to say thanks to the people in your life, including yourself. Therapy is a great way to thank yourself. It's helpful to learn positive coping mechanisms, set boundaries, become a better person, empower yourself through therapy, especially when you're trying to find the best version of yourself within yourself. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient because it's online. It also takes a lot of anxiety out of this situation. You're in your space on your time. It's really flexible. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/100% today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/100PERCENT. That's BetterHelp.com/100%. Thanks. We should learn about Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't know shit about it.
Well, I do know that it was founded in 1956 by Peter Cancrow. Jersey Mike's
Can.
doesn't have anyone named Mike attached to it and started in a convenience store as Mike Subs. The location is now a training center.
That's why you didn't know.
Who's Mike?
That's his subs.
I guess it could be me.
So it started, you're right. It started there in Point Pleasant, which we'll learn more about.
Jersey Mikey would be so much better.
But, oh,
Because you get that double
Mikey.
E sound.
Mhm.
Mm.
But it just started in a convenience store, and that was it. Don't yawn. And that was
It's only when you're talking, so I'm fine with it.
I want to say the Wendy's. It's weird that it was like, yeah, this is Mike Subs. Who's Mike? Yep.
I'm Peter.
It's just like,
I don't know.
it's like,
I'm Peter.
"Hey."
Yeah. It's that.
It's Mike.
It's exactly how it feels. Yeah. Oh, and he's a Mike Subs. All right.
A big Jersey guy comes in and eats a Mike's sub. And he goes, tastes like a Mike made it.
This
This is a Mike sub if ever I had one.
Sub.
Oh,
classic.
Dude, tell Mike I said good
Yep.
job.
Mm-hmm. Next time you come in heavy, you don't come at all. And then you go, oh, you don't mean that.
You got 4 fucking giants. 4 giant
yeah.
sandwiches.
Yeah, let's hammer him.
Which
Let's
you
hammer
mentioned that,
him.
and I went,
We're in the middle of the
Yeah.
fact
and I went,
section.
4, and you're
We're-
like, yeah, there's
we're-
2. You nicked it. Like, yeah. And I was
did.
like, that's crazy.
I did nick it.
I kept saying that once I heard that. I was like, that
I was blown
as someone
away.
who goes there,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You're insane.
4 giants is insane.
But,
When I'm like
hang on,
super
We had a
hungry,
plan
when
before
I'm like
and you didn't
super
even
hungry,
do the plan.
like, oh,
That was the
man.
plan. I said 2 each. I said 2 each, 2 giants of each of
You
those.
said large.
He did say large.
Oh, I
which,
did say
which-
large.
Which,
well,
is giant.
It had 2
Okay.
things listed as regular and giant. That was it.
I just thought we were getting like a giant of each shape. You did say 2 each. I also just kind of ignored you.
Yeah.
But like, they're huge.
They are.
They're huge,
hang
and
on,
I
have
eat
to-
the most. I eat the most reasonably.
Uh-huh.
Nick eats the most like I'm gonna die.
Unreasonably.
Yeah, unreasonably.
He's gonna take so
Correct.
much
Where he's
sandwich
like he's
home, dude.
screaming, going, "No, I should have done
No,
this.
why did I
Ah." I'll
why
come
did
in and
I
go,
eat
I'm
this?
fucking hungry, and I get a big thing, and then I eat the thing, and then I'm fine with it. Nick gets the giant thing. He's like, no, and just keeps eating it.
I
There's
wish
no
somebody
way
would
in
make me
hell that
stop.
either one of you will ever come close to eating a giant. I'm like, you got 4? You got 1 giant for each of us? That's crazy. And you're like, yeah. Then you opened it and you went,
Uh-oh.
oh, that's kind of big.
Oh, I thought they didn't count them in fourths like they had in the picture. I have to tell the listener a secret. Go
ahead.
Hang on, please.
Okay, we won't listen.
It was $85.
Yeah, that wasn't a secret. I looked at the receipt.
He
He said he got 4 giants. I went, this is a real magnet
This
situation.
is so expensive.
I would have seen that and been like, why did you spend $85 at Jersey Mike?
Yeah,
what
that-
else
that-
did you get?
that could have been
That
half
was
that.
it.
That should have
Yep.
been about
Yeah.
$40.
I agree. 100%.
Ordered it.
And you know who has to like suffer because of that? Gracie.
Oh, that's true. Gracie needs to get some
We're
dollars.
just, we're just a one step further away from
Damn,
Gracie.
dude. You drained from the Gracie fund that doesn't exist.
I mean,
Could
we
you?
were gonna get around to it, but now we're at $40 in the hole. That
Now
we
you have to
should
go to
be.
patreon.com/100% eat/gift to give the gift of 100% eat to your friends.
And he'll blow it on giant sandwiches. He's
no,
not
not
gonna
anymore. We're not
eat.
getting more sandwiches.
He's not gonna eat.
We're done with Jersey Mike.
Except the facts, which we just started.
We did just start. and then
Although
took a detour.
originally started in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, the state with the most locations of Jersey Mike's is actually California, with over 250 stores in total. We think they should change their name to California Mike's and get a tan and say, right on.
Right on.
We already changed one Jersey Mike into Texas Mike, and he's shredded now. You're losing all your Mikes, Jersey.
we got Texas Mike. You ever
Oh,
thought
that's
about?
me.
Yeah, you ever thought about we can call it Texas Mike?
Not until now.
How does it? Do you think it fits? Do you think it sounds? You think it sounds good?
Yeehaw.
Texas Mike. He hates.
I
it.
like
Well,
Texas Pete
I
better.
put the hat on and say, come on down, partner.
Partner.
Come on down to Texas Mike's.
I'm hitting every letter of every word that I speak.
Yeah.
Partner.
That's classic Texas Mike.
They locked into Jersey, though, when they got DeVito.
They
sure
are,
did.
dude. They are.
And they-
they are
And he's like,
DeVito heavy.
"Oh,
We were at
eat
the
a fucking sandwich.
We were at the
Hammer 'em
restaurant.
down.
Oh, shit.
Nick started going. DeVito didn't make his rounds yet, and it was like, "What are you talking
He's
about?"
gotta be above the stove. He lives above the
You
stove.
started doing it as he did it. Yeah. And it was the same thing.
It was like he's like listening to it in stereo.
It's about what
It's like a Beach Boys album.
Hey, where's Danny?
Hey, where's DeVito?
His commercials are
sub above.
his commercials are weird.
They are very weird. They started out kind of normal, and
Yeah.
now they've definitely
They
shifted into weird.
It's like kooky in a way where I just go like, I think Danny DeVito should just be like hanging out. I don't think he should be like.
yeah.
He should someone should bring the sandwich to him and he should just go, oh, shit. And start eating it, and that's the commercial.
If that
I
was
think
their
that's it.
Super Bowl
I think
commercial,
that's it.
I think that would be the only one people. Dude, you watch the
That's
Danny
it.
DeVito commercial?
Bring him the individual pieces, and he'll go, "Oh, I could just make this in my mouth."
And then it's just 90 seconds of him eating it.
That's what I'm saying.
Just grunting, and it's like falling out of his mouth and shit. Just picking it off the table, putting it in his mouth.
If that was the Jersey Mike Super Bowl ad, DeVito going nuts style on a giant sub. Oh my god.
Mr. DeVito, here's your sandwich. He's like, oh, thank you very much. I'm the trash man. When Peter Cancro founded Jersey Mike's, he was actually already working there. At age 17, he'd already been at Mike's Subs for 3 years, so he borrowed money from his gym teacher to buy the sub shop and changed the name to Jersey Mike's in 1987, year of my birth. These teachers are sitting so flush, they can just loan 17-year-olds enough money to buy businesses? We got to tariff these teachers, man. Put the sauce monkey in the cabinet so he can make some foundational changes and finally strike down the evil teachers union.
Think about it. Think about asking your gym teacher for a loan so you can buy a sandwich shop.
And then your gym teacher doing it.
And then your gym teacher has the money to do it.
I'm pretty sure all of my gym teachers going all the way back to elementary school, I'm pretty sure they just lived in someone's van.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they had the money. Yeah. Because they were saving money living in someone's van so they could retire as millionaires, dude.
Yeah. And they're loaning. I mean, how are you going to afford rent when you're loaning so many kids money to buy sandwich shops? How many sandwich shops do you think really come together?
Yeah, but if you
like
loan
that?
every kid money for a sandwich shop and you get like a stake in the company, all you need is one Jersey Mike's and you're rich.
But I think what's happening is they're forgetting to do the steak because they're gym teachers. So like they're not, you know what I mean? They're just going like, yeah, here you go.
The 17-year-old asks, "Do you want a steak?" And he goes, "Yeah, man, medium well."
Jesus Christ.
It also only costs like
That's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
I think
well,
it's
they're
like
gym teachers.
20.
Hey, PE.
It only costs like $20,000 to start as like a franchise.
That's almost how much his food costs.
That's right.
Wow, incredible.
We only
could
have to
spent a
sell-
little bit more and we could have bought the fucking place.
We only have to
Gym
buy
teacher style.
if you
Hey, guess what? I own the place now.
we got Cam to work here.
You want a Mike's way?
hey guys, I got a Fortnite tournament.
It's very close.
Yeah.
The Cam and his Beetlejuice.
It's pretty good.
It's almost indistinguishable.
Dude, Monkeyjuice, so good.
Jersey Mike's offers sandwiches Mike's way, which includes use of the juice, which is red wine vinegar and olive oil. That's similar to when you get a 100% Eat podcast, the Sauce Monkey way, and it's ASMR of Nick licking your ears while whispering, "I'm making the juice," and you claim that you didn't even want it, but you love it. You love the juice.
I'm making the juice.
There's
just like that very much.
I'll be about a cup.
Again, our job is to get you while you're washing the dishes. Your hands are wet. You can't skip. And then Nick is whispering, "I'm making the juice" in your headphones.
You're just trying and you're slipping around. You
Heaven
fast
help
forward
you
20 minutes
if
by
you're,
accident.
just like it's playing out your phone speaker.
Yeah.
Well, I think people know better at this point.
Nick, let them know that you're making the juice.
I'm making the juice.
Okay.
Whoa.
That was worse than the
Yeah, I thought it was
the monkey juice one was better. The monkey juice one was better because it was monkey juice. That was just Nick whispering, and that was weirder to me.
Were you writing this one when Nick was slacking you about recording that ad?
100%. He went, "Hey, can you record this ad?" And I went, "I'm writing these facts. I have an idea."
You shall pay. Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say about the last 3 facts. Very monkey heavy.
What is Mike's way? Mike's way is lettuce, onions, tomato, oil and vinegar, maybe
juice.
like salt, pepper.
It's salt, pepper, yeah.
Which is classic. That is classic cold cut.
Well, that's not really like Mike's way. That's just like
that's the way.
the way. Yeah.
But
You just get no
Mandalorian style.
but
really.
maybe but to give him credit, no one else does the way here.
No.
Like in Texas.
They're total.
It is
totally
an East
right.
Coast the way thing.
I see.
I just get no tomatoes because I don't like fresh tomatoes. And I've said this 1,000 times. You gotta stop them on the juice. I love oil and vinegar. Light.
They go a little hard.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
I tell them more.
It's fucking.
I
Yeah, okay.
love the juice.
Yeah, he doesn't tell them more.
I'm squeezing it. I treat it like
it's soggy in
I
5
treat it like
minutes. if
I
you get
treat it like it's
normal.
the substance from the substance.
It's fucking.
It makes me better.
Wet.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I love it. When
It's
you only
good,
eat,
but
when you
like-
only eat half the sandwich and the other half hangs out,
and it just.
and then it's just all the flavors marry and then it's
into the
oh.
bread.
Into the bread, yeah. I can picture this. I'm pretty sure I've seen some Jersey Mike's leftover sandwiches lying around
It's crazy.
the old office back in the day
Yep.
and being like, that looks disgusting.
wet.
I'm not one to like freak out about wet bread, but like
No, I love it.
that gets me
I love it,
close.
Mike's
It's
way,
crazy
baby.
for it being like the way and is standard. It's
So
insane.
wet.
It's
So wet.
insane that like people accept that as the normal way.
It's
Like
Mike's
you think
way.
they do some sort of like focus groups and they're like too much fucking juice.
Not enough. I'm the guy
It's
going, not
people
enough,
like-
not
it's
enough,
people
not
like
enough.
him in the
I'm the
photo.
loudest too. I'm yelling and I'm standing up and I'm looking at people and I go, they all agree with me.
Yeah. I'm learning.
And Wendy's fell off.
Jared said he loves the juice, and I agree.
Sir, it's just you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Me in a mirror.
Yeah, it's just nothing. Earlier this year, 4 Northern Virginia Jersey Mike's franchise locations have been cited for allowing more than a dozen employees under the age of 16 to
Here
perform
we go
dangerous
again.
tasks and work longer than permitted in violation of federal child labor regulations. Children as young as 14 worked more than 8 hours a day and were operating power-driven meat slicers.
What?
This has cost Jersey Mike's over $100,000 in fines.
That's
and
it?
we're telling you that if you give the sauce monkey a cabinet position, this can all be over. The children yearn to use power-driven meat slicers. 11-year-olds should be able to operate forklifts and have smoke breaks. If RFK is taking over the FDA, give us a shot. Honestly, what could go wrong?
That's what I'm saying. Think about it.
They
Get the
do
monkey,
yearn.
Get the monkey in there. If
Dude,
you asked
they
an
really just-
11-year-old
They
right
see
now,
it. They see that thing and they're just like, I could do that.
that's you ask an 11-year-old, do you want to operate a power-driven meat slicer? No hesitation. Yes.
Yeah, my
Yes.
brother worked in a deli when he was like 15 doing it. It was just a local
It
deli.
was called
And
Jersey
there-
Mike's.
Yeah.
It was called Schmitz.
Ah.
Dude, there could be easily Schmitz could be Jersey Mike's just seemed like it's the one that
You go into Schmitz, you get a pickle out of the pickle barrel.
Yeah.
You walk over to Palmer Video, which is like a Blockbuster.
nice.
You rent a game, you buy some Slim Jims.
Any of the places that like
That's what I
any
did.
sandwich shop that I think you probably were around, grew up with, whatever, could have been the thing that broke through and became Jersey Mike's.
Well, none of them were on Point Pleasant.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And also, my brother was like 15 when he worked there. Was too old.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
too old.
Yeah.
He
wasn't
aged
really
out.
He wasn't yearning as much.
Yeah. He went, power driven meat slicer.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look,
Just
give
kinda-
all that work to those new kids.
Goo goo
Hello,
gaga.
I'm
Elementary
here-
school is right down the
I'm
street.
here to do the power driven meat slicer. Yeah, you are. Get on that thing. My hand.
You're not ready yet. Go hang the meat in the meat freezer. Don't let the door shut behind you. I'm telling you. There's a reason this position was open.
So, do you have a step stool so I can hang the meat?
Hey, kid, get out of here.
It's just a 12-year-old and a cigarette.
My manager was such a slave driver.
It's,
Give me more hours.
It's only.
I got bills to pay.
It's only gonna get worse. It's
It
been
really
happening
is.
so much the last 4 years.
And now nobody's going to care.
Yep. Hooray!
We laugh so we don't cry.
Yeah.
I just laugh.
If you go to a Jersey Mike's and there's an 11-year-old working
You
the
gotta
meat
stop.
slicer, don't eat there. You see them operate the meat slicer. They do it in front of you.
Yeah. They go,
Yeah.
It's a giant buzzsaw.
Yeah, but it's grown-ups usually.
Not in Northern Virginia.
Well, that's the shithole. So
Whoa.
Take that. It's no
Whoa.
Nebraska.
Get them? You're Nebraskan for it. People keep telling me I'm Nebraskan
Yeah,
for it.
I'm
Yeah.
happy about that.
Yeah. Fucking
I'm really pleased with that.
cone-headed, corn-headed, bald-headed.
The ball-headed
Get
picture that says
schlonged.
"get schlonged" is like, what is happening here?
You know what it is.
messed up.
You know. Well, those are the facts, by the way. We're done.
See, we
Those
learned
were
a lot.
all the facts.
We learned a lot about Jersey Mike's from Texas Mike.
Giddy up.
See?
I already said that earlier.
Yeah.
That's why I had to change it.
What's another one? All hat, no cattle.
Get in here, you varmint.
you what were
You
you gonna say?
rasky.
What were
You
gonna
rascal.
say? I thought you were gonna say
Nah,
rat bastard.
No, you little
Get
rascal.
in here, you rat bastard.
Get in here, you little rascal.
Get along, little doggy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it was a snake, it would have bit you.
ooh, watch your boots.
He's having
Like
a
in
lot of
Toy
fun.
Story.
Yeah, he's having good.
There's a snake in my boot.
Classic Texas Mike.
There's a sandwich in my boot. Better eat it.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Danny DeVito eating a sandwich out of a boot. That's a commercial.
Now we're talking.
They buy 4 spots. The
Mr.
first one is
Right.
him.
Mr.
eating-
DeVito, would you like bread? The boot's fine.
Yeah. Think about it. You buy, instead of like one 90-second ad, you buy 4 15-second ads. They're each
Right.
progressively weirder, where the
Right.
first one,
They
he's
feel like
sitting and
fever
eating a
dreams.
sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him with the
You're
sandwich.
just waiting for the commercials to come on, like, oh, this game.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, part three.
Yeah. And it's, oh my God. It's like the second time he's eating a sandwich and it's the Old West, you're like, this
What
is
happened?
crazy. Yeah. There's another one that looks like a Tide commercial, and then it turns into Danny DeVito eating a sandwich and he's just getting all sloppy. That's pretty good.
Then there should be one that's
I
like,
want to be like this.
it's another like space opera style, like Star Wars thing, and
Uh-huh.
he's still just sitting at a counter eating it, but he's
Right.
dressed in like a space suit.
That's-
Right.
See, these
And
are
there's,
good
like, shit
ideas.
going on behind him.
These are good.
Space grub.
How has Danny DeVito not been in a Star Wars thing? Doesn't
Probably
he
by
seem-
choice.
It seems perfect.
What
for
would
it.
he do? Just be like
Anything.
He'd be a little gremlin man.
I mean, he'd do what he did in Beetlejuice, okay? He'd just go, and he'd be drooling and shit.
Yeah, and then he'd
that's just what he
die.
does now.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He just fucking drools and he's just always wet and slimy.
He is quite old now.
He's old as fuck, dude.
He
He's
is.
like almost 80 or something.
Yeah.
But it's like really
He's
exciting.
old as shit.
It's really exciting when you get to see him like actually act. Like when he turns that on and you just go, oh, he's really good.
He's an actor. Yeah,
He's like a very good actor.
He's
That's
not,
what makes
he's not
his
just the penguin.
Yeah.
That's what makes his gremlin even crazier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that's acting.
Yeah.
Because it looks so natural.
It's so natural.
It's like a man you
It-
see
you
in a
just, you
sewer.
just go, this surely is what Danny DeVito is.
Yeah, he just showed up.
Is he acting? Question mark. And then you see him in like Matilda, and you go,
Yeah. Have
"What's he
you-
doing?"
Before he's crawling around on the floor like a slug covered in like
Black ooze.
antibacterial like sanitizer
Oh, yeah.
shit. He's going, what's my line?
Yeah.
What's,
I got the. Hang on.
okay.
Let me.
But like, what's my
Okay,
motivation?
All right,
here?
action.
Have we talked about him on like? I think it was like The View, where he is promoting his limoncello, and he's just
What?
and
He's got a limoncello.
and he's hammered. Oh, have you not seen this? There's a video. I mean, it's on YouTube. It's really easy to find, but this is on TV. He was like on, I think it was The View, and it's a morning show or whatever when it was taped, and he's ripped.
He's probably up late playing 7 days.
He
And then
was
he ended
out
up
late
doing it. Yeah,
drinking
midnight release.
limoncello. He was out late drinking limoncello with George Clooney. They just hugged. They like ran into each other like, oh, let's go out. And they went out drinking, and he's fucking ripped on this TV show, talking about his limoncello, talking about getting drunk with George Clooney.
When you say his
6
limoncello,
hours ago.
you mean like his brand of
Yeah,
limoncello?
he has a brand of
so
limoncello.
he went out with George Clooney and got drunk on his own limoncello?
No, I think he got drunk on other stuff, but the limoncello
Okay.
was like the impetus of this thing.
this.
Yeah. And then he's
I
there
got some in
promoting
my
it.
boot.
Yeah, that's where I keep the
Take a
sandwiches.
sip.
I got some in my Jersey Mike sub. Let me just wring it out.
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
like a towel.
This is Danny's way. Danny, no. Oh man, but hey,
I'm
we
sure he's perfectly normal.
But that's the thing. Yes, because his gremlin mode you think is him, but it's not.
Yeah.
We need to learn about the food actually.
Okay.
Because we
okay.
ate some food today.
We ate it.
There's
What
also
did we
there was
eat?
also 2 varieties.
There are.
which is important
I
to
feel
know.
extremely unnecessarily.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Jersey Mike's pastrami sandwich. The Chipotle pastrami. The Chipotle pastrami is made with sliced brisket cut pastrami, grilled with onions under melted Swiss cheese, and finished with our Chipotle mayo, with a capital M, on white sub bread.
Okay.
Sub bread? I prefer like above bread.
I like
Okay.
dog bread.
The classic pastrami. Our classic pastrami is built with layers of sliced brisket, cut pastrami, grilled onions, and placed under melted Swiss cheese with crisp pickles and spicy mustard on white sub bread.
Spicy, huh?
Bullshit.
Spicy mustard.
That was the sweetest mustard I've ever eaten in my life.
It was a real sweet, spicy brown.
Yeah. Brown, I think, was also pushing it. I don't.
Yeah, I just mean it wasn't yellow.
It was.
wasn't yellow mustard.
Yeah, and it was definitely sweet.
Yes, it was.
It-
Jordan was eating and going, "What's sweet?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "The mustard, I think."
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that
want
was so weird.
when I want a spicy brown mustard or whatever, I want the heartiest
Yeah.
fucking.
It's got to be brown and have a bunch of dots in it.
I
Yeah.
want it
okay,
to.
he woke up for that.
Yeah.
I want
It's
it
gotta
to
be
fight
seeds.
me. I want it to go like. I just want it to punch me in the mouth.
Fuck yeah.
I want that.
Knock me out.
Okay.
Yeah, but not so much where like it gets too
No,
in the nose.
yeah.
I
That's
want.
where he wants
that's
it.
what I
That's a
want.
little
Broken
too
nose,
much.
Jordan. Broken
No, I
nose.
don't want it up there.
I want it to like attack me. I want. Oh, it's. I love it. I love a spicy brown mustard that is like so overpowering. I love it.
Well, this was overpowering. Just
It's just the
Right,
wrong
yeah.
way.
sweetness.
Yeah, it was.
Why?
So, I don't get it, especially on a pastrami sandwich. Sweet.
So
And
it's not some sort of Chipotle smoked pastrami either.
No.
It's Chipotle mayo.
Yeah. Also, this was like the saltiest thing I think we've
It
ever
was
eaten on the show.
fucking salty.
I think it's the
Yeah.
saltiest thing I've ever eaten on the show. I can't think of anything that holds a candle to it. It was so
What about all that
salty.
salt we ate that one time?
No, this is saltier than that.
Whoa.
Yeah. I need to drink a lot of water. I feel like
He also, though, to be fair, he's saying that because he got that guy's evil spirit in the store.
That's true. That's
I
true.
don't-
We didn't
we didn't talk about it in the ride along.
Yeah,
but like,
it's like
just
it's like
saying.
guy
90%
like fucking
of the
shut a door on my
See,
face.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like, he
Now
was
he's
feeling
cursed.
salty, and
Yeah.
I think maybe not tasting salty. Like it was a little salty, but
Yeah.
not as salty as he was imbibing.
Yeah. Imbibing.
Oh man. Well,
Meeching.
here's the thing. We have a review of what we ate,
And we're gonna do it now.
Nope. That's what you think, you fool.
What? Oh, no.
We actually want to hear
You
from
fool.
you in a segment we call You Review. Jordan, you should read the first one and the last one.
All right.
Okay. This one's from Lisa E. It's a short one, so buckle up. Dripping with mayonnaise and oil. Got it delivered through Amazon. By it looks like I used an extra middleman. More bread and oil than meat. Amazon?
What?
Did,
Well,
did you say Amazon?
It was like a DoorDash or something, and then they gave it over to Amazon, I guess.
and they put it in one of those lockers at the Whole Foods.
Who? How? You ordered it through Amazon?
No, got it delivered through Amazon.
Right.
Probably ordered it through someone else, and then Amazon bought it, like buying your medical credit.
Yeah.
Like your medical debt.
Yeah.
Amazon bought the delivery.
Amazon
from-
bought my medical debt and delivered my sandwich, and they were both
Yeah.
covered in oil.
Mayonnaise and oil should never be on the same sandwich.
No,
That's
awful.
yeah.
Right. So is that really their fault or is this her fault?
Lisa E seems confused front to back on what's happening here.
Also, more bread and oil than meat. It's usually mostly bread.
That's
Their bread's pretty good too.
yeah. It's apparently like that's like their signature thing is like this is fresh baked bread, and it's like oh okay. I think it's better than when you go to like Subway or something. I like their bread.
It's not made out of plastic.
No,
Appreciate that.
could be.
It's microplastic.
Well, it's bigger.
No,
Well, we got
nanoplastic?
giant, so it's
The-
macroplastics.
Yeah, the Subway is pretty macroplastic.
Stephanie M says, well, I love Jersey Mike's more than any other chain sandwich place, and
sounds like
I've
you.
never had a complaint about the food quality. But the service I received made me feel very uncomfortable and upset.
Oh,
I went in with my sister and daughter and was very rudely asked by a lady if I wanted a mask for my 6-year-old. She does not wear one for a particular reason.
okay.
Even though my sister and myself had our masks on and secure, the lady then decided to give me a disgusting look after saying no thanks.
Yeah, I bet
she
she
made
did.
the rest of the experience awful by giving me ugly looks and choosing to be unfriendly the rest of the time there. I really wish I would have just left altogether. But I didn't. Your employee should not treat someone like crap because of their child. We will never be back, that's for sure.
Hey, does your kid want a mask? No. This was also written in the middle of COVID.
Yeah. I gathered that, but also I always take with a grain of salt whether or not they said something with attitude.
Oh, there's no
or gave an
way.
ugly look.
Yep.
Like
No, she felt
it's always projection.
she felt embarrassed
Mhm.
by what. Hey, do you want a mask for your kid? No.
For a particular reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RFK said I don't have to.
I've been eating animals I've hit with my car. So now what?
I've got nothing but worms in my brain. My child is a worm.
Yeah. The idea of, hey, we're both wearing my mask, so my kid doesn't have to. What? Does that, what?
That even
I-
I'm not even gonna get into the medical science behind it. That's just weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would you bother going through the effort of wearing them and then not putting one on your 6-year-old? Yeah. That just
Yeah.
seems
I'm
weird.
wearing my mask. My kid, leave it up to God.
It's their personal choice.
Yeah, it's just it's just
I gave them all the science,
My-
I
and they
just don't
made their
understand
own
the lack
conclusion.
of consistency.
my
Put one on or take them off.
my daughter's particular reason is that she's very religious. Are you guys religious? Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
No, my daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going
she's
to hell.
She's just doing her own thing. We're like agnostic, but she's like really
Yeah.
into Mormonism.
Yeah.
Like we nowhere near Utah, don't know anyone who's Mormon, but like she just fell into
Joseph
it.
Smith found the tablets and he told me that I don't have to wear the mask. Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I was I was at the deli slicing meat. That's the same voice.
Right.
I chopped my fingers off.
My shift ended.
Son of a bitch won't give me more hours.
I got temple ladle. My parents can't come with me because they're not practicing.
That's the craziest one where it's like, do you want to come to my Mormon? This has happened. Do you want to come to my Mormon wedding? Yeah. Okay.
You can wait outside.
You can wait outside. Okay.
Congrats from out here.
And then we'll have a reception. Okay.
Can you go to that?
You can.
Okay.
Do you know what you do?
What do you do?
Nothing. There's no alcohol.
Well,
you just
you
sort of
dance.
You can.
Do you need the alcohol to dance?
I don't, but boy, it's not fun. You've never heard.
You were holding a drink the whole time you were dancing, though, because you kept doing this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hips, hips and toes.
That's yeah. Well, how else are you
For
supposed to dance?
hours.
Yeah.
And then running into another room, going and then going back to the dance floor.
I like how Pasta Pete dances. He always busts this out.
I wanted more people to come dancing. They wouldn't dance, and then I scared a woman taking pictures. You did.
Oops.
Oh.
But yeah, I've been to Mormon weddings just like that too.
A lot of fun. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Last review.
It's from Kevin W.
Okay.
He's a winner in my book.
Mm-hmm.
I am so disappointed right now. I just arrived home with our pickup order to eat with my son, who is finishing his college break.
Who cares?
He, being the smart one, he's in college, ordered a cheese steak sub regular ×1. He did the math.
Quote.
Being carb conscious after the holidays, I tried the, quote, California chicken cheesesteak sub tub X1.
Mm-hmm.
Chipotle chicken. Oh, God, it kept going. End quote. It's basically the same as a regular sandwich, but without the bread. It's a sad lunch, really. First, it looks pathetic in the tub when compared to the sandwich. It fills just perhaps 1/3 of the tub. Second, I figured they would add lettuce and any other veggies I selected on the takeout menu. Then Jersey Mike's would tweak it up to look like a decent portion of food served in a tub. And I would enjoy my healthy lunch along with my son. The son has nothing to do with this. But no, I'm not eating my lunch. I'm disappointed and want to share my misfortune with others right now.
Like the guy that shared his misfortune with you.
Yep.
Please reconsider your order before paying $9.30 for a mini meal at Jersey Mike's. One last thing, because I thought it was really funny. When my son saw my order, a tub of misproportioned meat, he said Rooster Teeth, https://roosterteeth.com, did a 3-minute rant on exactly that. The tub of food continues to disappoint. Haha. I guess the joke is on me. Kevin.
He signed it that website.
I mean, you can go to it.
Update, yeah.
Yeah. Might take you to Warner Brothers.
Dude, he was talking about that tub, and I was immediately thinking about the animated adventure.
Yeah, so was his son.
Have you seen those? The animated adventures?
Remember
that?
they're a little too crude.
Were you around when those were out?
No, but I heard Osama really liked them. I think his favorite one was.
It's a shame he never got animated. little squiggly arms.
I think Osama's favorite was Kevin the drug dealer.
Dude, fucking
we
Kevin.
We were all over.
Classic,
Dude.
He was always.
classic.
You like Kevin talk.
He was always saying, "Tell him Kevin sent you."
Tell him Kevin sent you, man. He's got anything you want. He's got.
Somebody.
And I want it, and I got it.
Somebody on the last episode,
Kevin
I
style.
think, said that we should do something on the Patreon where Gracie watches a bunch of the animated adventures and be like, this is where Jordan started. This is what Jordan did.
No.
And I'm like, that's awesome.
I would probably die of cringe watching a younger person than me look at, especially my early stuff, which is really bad.
And she would watch it
And
with
go-
a, I guarantee, with a straight face.
She would go, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. So what? If we
Gracie,
give her
they're 90.
Gracie, yeah, it's a minute and a half.
90 seconds, Gracie.
if we give her enough toys to play with, maybe she'll be able to watch it.
I feel like the more toys you give her, the less she's going to watch it. What do you have the jingle keys behind the screen?
That's what Nick can do.
She's gotta have Coin Runner on the side.
Yeah, if we put one screen over here with the animated adventure and then Coin Runner at the top. And goes,
She can focus.
this
That's
is
pretty
working.
funny.
It's working. Wow, I like this.
I did like though when he talks about how being carb conscious, you got no bread, and it's a tub in the sub, and then he goes, "It's just in a tub." That's what you ordered.
What did
You described what you ordered,
What's so-
and then we're upset that you got it.
What's so crazy
That's crazy.
It's the exact same reaction
Yes.
Matt Hollum had
Yeah.
when he ordered it. It was just like, it's just food in a tub.
That's what you
And
ordered.
they just give it to you.
What did
It's
you?
like, what do you want?
What did you think? You thought you got more, and they would tweak it.
There's no
yeah.
fanfare. He
They would-
said.
yeah, dude,
what
there's
does
no
tweak
fanfare.
it mean?
Yeah.
What do you?
They
They
tweak
want
it's the fanfare.
fireworks. Like, what do
Yeah.
you want?
I don't know if this was sent to us by Jersey Mike's or if somebody made it, but not too long after that discussion in the animated adventure came out, somebody sent a Jersey Mike's branded like little packet of party blowers and confetti
Oh, really?
that said "sub in a tub
Oh.
emergency fanfare."
I got a
I
Jersey
still
Mike
have it.
onesie.
what?
Oh, cool.
Like a baby onesie.
Oh,
I had a Jersey when Iris was a baby. She would
Yeah.
wear a Jersey Mike onesie. It must have come from like it was sent to the office
Yeah.
for some shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
I never know if that's somebody saw it and was like, "Oh, they'd love this," or
Yeah.
if it came from the
From
company.
Jersey Mike.
I think
fair.
it did.
Yeah.
She's got oil and vinegar all over it.
Just
Just covered in it.
You've been hanging out with Danny DeVito.
It's Danny's way.
Got it.
I thought I had to look. I was like, "What did he write the review?"
Yeah, I mean, I would never order a tub and a sub
No, I
Yeah.
would
like,
also
because of what you're saying.
Or a sub in a tub.
Yeah.
I would also not show my dad a Rooster Teeth video. I wouldn't make him do that.
I wouldn't-
Look, he's already not eating his lunch. I'm not gonna go.
You're gonna ruin
you
his
got
day."
Listen, Dad. You got to see this podcast.
Yeah, but
moment.
he just finished his college break. Who
He's the
gives a
smart
fuck?
one.
Who cares? Why are you talking about this?
Your
He's the
dad is
smart
just
one.
happy to see you, so he will suffer the blows of watching Rooster Teeth podcast episode 114.
I wouldn't show Gracie a Rooster Teeth video.
No.
Too bad. We're gonna. I want to make Gracie watch these and go, this is what Jordan did. Here's one with Michael telling a story. Do you know about what the cheese stick? What the fuck? Olive Garden
Oh, that's a
cheddar
good
bay
one.
biscuit. It's
That's
that.
a good one.
And then I go, do
don't
you
know
know
that
that this is
And
it?
the argument.
Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Gracie, did you know that this is to this
I
day
guess you need to watch it.
inescapable? Did you know people bring this up all the goddamn time?
Hey, he might not remember, but I know you do. So make sure you send it to Michael.
You send it to Eric and he'll tell me about it. Hey, show
No.
Michael this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Eric to tell Michael.
Oh,
to
hey,
watch
Red
this.
Lobster is closing 50.
Did you
Remember
know?
the biscuit?
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Red stick biscuit. Mark that.
Insane
YOLO.
people. Insane.
Yellow
people.
biscuit.
Can we show Gracie a rage quit too?
Yeah.
Go for
She might actually really like those.
Yeah. I think she'll be so confused because it will be his voice and she'll go, so where is he?
Yeah, I think if you, even with the RTAs, I think you show her, but don't tell her anything, and she
Yeah.
won't know who anyone is.
No,
She
yeah.
won't know
No idea.
anything or
She'll be
any, like,
is that
one
Michael?
or
And it's like
anything.
clearly Bernie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because well,
Yeah.
when
Yes.
when she was working there, Bernie wasn't there.
Mhm.
Like she doesn't
I've
know.
never-
She doesn't know who that is.
I've never seen this guy.
Yeah, I don't know
Whoops.
him. She'll be like, "Oh, I think that's Gus because it looks like Gus." No one
Yeah.
else will make any sense. Who's Miles?
Wow.
Yeah, she'll know
He's
Pasta
he's
Pete.
the breadstick guy.
Oh yeah.
She will immediately know Pasta Pete. There's no doubt.
All right, I'm on board with this idea now.
Yeah, see, yeah.
I've come around.
Do it on Patreon. Hey, that's all the reviews that
She
you
won't
sent
know
in.
who anyone looks or sounds like,
Yeah.
even if they sound exactly the same right now.
Right. Well, you 10 years ago still sound different than you do now.
Yeah, you sound exactly like me right now. We sound the
I
same.
know.
I go back and like watch the like Resident Evil 4
Mhm.
RTAA, and it's like, who is this guy?
It's Jersey Michael. Hey, those are the reviews that you sent in, but now it's time for the actual review of Jersey Mike's pastrami
I'll
sandwiches.
keep this brief.
Keep it brief. Brief us.
I like pastrami.
Uh-huh.
A pastrami sandwich is delicious.
Uh-oh,
All you need-
This is he's really building it up to
Folding
knock
the
it down,
paper,
man. I don't know
it's
about
bad.
that.
all you need is mustard and maybe some
Sweet
cheese.
mustard.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't even say that. I would be fine with just yellow mustard.
Okay.
This was so disappointing. I was stoked and was so let down.
You set your expectations too high for sure.
I guess so. I mean,
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's. Now, I'll also say this is the first time I've been to Jersey Mike's.
What?
since like
Oh,
let him finish.
20,
It was a very long pause.
Yeah.
2012 or
Okay.
My
something.
God.
Yeah. So I got sick years ago
Wow.
and stopped going.
Mm.
And so I always remember them being good. And I was like, they're doing pastrami. This is gonna rule. I was very disappointed. I didn't like the onions in it. I didn't like the pickles in it.
Yeah.
I didn't like the mustard. The pastrami had no flavor.
Damn.
And then there was like a 10% smokiness from the Chipotle one. It was all very disappointing. It's a
Totally unnecessary to have two of them.
yes.
I agree.
35%.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he was hoping.
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
on me.
I understand.
That's on
I
them.
understand.
That's on Jersey Mike's.
Honestly, it might be on Danny.
No, because he wasn't there.
No.
You
He didn't make his.
no,
No,
he didn't make his round.
Oh, that's right. He didn't
make his rounds.
He didn't make his
He
rounds.
didn't
You're
make his
right. You're right.
rounds.
I apologize, Danny.
I feel like
Sorry. He
a
didn't make his round.
classic pastrami is just pastrami, Swiss, mustard, and rye bread.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's it.
It's
So
weird.
they
that
added pickles
didn't-
and onions, and they didn't have rye bread.
Nope.
Which didn't
Yeah.
surprise me because I don't
Yeah.
have that bread.
No.
I kind of like it on a roll, like a French roll.
I
like
would
them
have
too, but, like,
enjoyed a
doing it.
classic,
Yeah.
especially because he keeps saying like the classic.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
No-
classic is
nothing
rye
really
bread.
classic
I'm saying.
about it.
Classic is rye bread and no pickles and onions. However, I like onions. The mustard was weird. It was sweet. I don't know why.
I don't know what was going on.
I was just happy to eat pastrami again. It was a little flavorless, but it was a good like texture.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like dry
Yeah.
or like it was like juicy pastrami, but it was just the flavor was salt.
Yeah.
It was a little salty.
It's cured. I don't know what to tell you.
I liked it. The Chipotle was like, this is not as good, and I don't need this.
Did
She
you also
just-
like get just the little hint of smokiness from? The
Oh yeah,
mayo?
yeah.
Like,
I
it's
got it.
like
You said that
it's like-
first, but I was like,
it's like barely different.
Yeah.
yeah. It's barely different. It just doesn't have pickles, and
Yeah.
I think doesn't have mustard.
Yeah.
Was it? It was fine. I liked it. I haven't had pastrami in a couple years. I won't again in a couple years, but I wasn't expecting too much of it. I give it 58%.
Okay. That's a 46.5. That was the saltiest thing I've eaten on the show.
We know.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's solidified.
Let him know if he's sure or not.
Yeah,
'Cause
please.
If you know another thing that Eric said, this is the saltiest thing I've ever had, mention it, and then we can dig in and see if it was. Because I'm sure he said this is the
Right,
saltiest
yeah.
thing I've ever had before. I
Right.
don't know on what.
I've never
but
Yeah.
said that
he
before.
said it before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
And
said
I
it.
want to know if this actually surpasses it or he just forget it.
Nah,
Yeah.
forget it. It really, I don't really like pastrami. It's fine. This was,
The
you're
sandwich
right.
is not for you then.
Yeah, no,
The pastrami sandwich.
you're right. It was kind of flavorless, very salty, mostly onion.
Mm-hmm.
was a lot of
The onion was crazy.
The onion was out of control on the Chipotle one.
Yeah, I like onion. That was like, these need to be cooked longer or shorter because where they ended up was not the right spot.
So oniony.
Yeah.
Michael kept saying his breath was heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
big
it
time.
was the pastrami and the onion. Where
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't. Oh my god.
Yep.
Like I can taste my breath right now after eating this thing.
Yep.
And then I was jealous of Jordan because he brushed his teeth.
I did.
His toothbrush.
What a genius.
I got my own little toothbrush
Yep.
for.
I just started cutting it with Red Bull. I just
should-
immediately sucked
That's
down a
pretty
Red
smart.
Bull.
Should do that. I mean, I wanted to get one, but Nick wanted to start the show. You can listen to part 1 of Food Court right now. It's out on our YouTube channel. Part 2 will be out this coming Saturday.
A lot of bald-headed behavior. A lot of bald-headed Eric.
Just a lot of bald. Yeah.
At the time of this recording,
a lot of bald. in
at the
general.
time of this recording, it's being edited, and we're trying to include the chat because the chat was out of
Yeah,
control.
it was crazy. Remember, he kept telling me we didn't have to look at it because I had my phone out. I'm like, we got to look at it. And then he goes, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah.
then we can't see it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to see it, and I didn't want you to see it.
Imagine us not seeing
I
that.
didn't want you
That
to see
was
it.
He
so
would've just-
important to the show.
He would have omitted all the funny bald-headed Eric bits.
It was so.
It never stopped moving.
The
entire
one
time.
where
It
my
really
face
did.
is stretched over Nebraska and it
Yeah,
says
that
you're
was good.
Nebraskan
Dude,
for it.
people were doing on-the-fly requests.
It was
very quickly
crazy.
and very successfully. Can we see this? And then it would come up.
Yeah.
Or something would happen, and then we'd think to ask for something, and then it would be in there anyway before we
Yeah.
asked it. Like, I was hoping someone did that, and then
The picture would pop up once, and then
then
it's
150
all
times.
you would see.
Right, because it's going so fast. So the only way you
150
can see it.
posts
Yeah.
in a row.
You got to put a lot of billboards on the road.
I
It's
think
just zipping right
exactly,
by.
Exactly.
It's me with a fucking Patrick Star head, and then that's all you see. But then it's that. But I have Joker makeup on.
It just
and then
started.
It's just that.
It just started with a Photoshop of you as a bald head.
Yes.
That was like the template,
Uh-huh.
and then it was that
Everybody went
for
with
an
it.
hour and a half of like Conehead, corn head.
Cornhead,
It was
corn
crazy.
head.
There was so many things.
It was
corn on the
crazy.
cob head.
Yep.
Just you are Nebraska.
Yep. You should definitely be there. You should definitely be there for our live streams, our
Dude,
live events.
And thanks for everyone who showed up from their summons.
Dude,
that was great.
that was great. Yeah.
That was good.
We had a good number of people in there watching along with us and everything. Everyone stuck around like the whole time. And our next live stream, we can announce a Madam Web watch along.
Ugh.
Saturday, November
We are
27th.
so back.
Saturday.
Take 2. Wednesday. Nick's going to edit that.
Do you know Thanksgiving's on a Sunday this year?
Our next live stream, Madam Web watch along.
Check out the Face Jam live stream at roosterteeth.com/RTA.
HTTPS.
Wednesday, November 27th at 6 p.m. Central. You want to be there live to watch along with us. We'll be showing you the movie. But
Gotta sign up for first.
yeah, but
God.
we'll release the watch along part of us some point later or whatever.
And you can sync it up on your own.
Exactly. But if you want to be there, you want to see it, you want to be part of the chat, you want to really fire off on Madam Web watch along stuff. Wednesday, November 27th at 6 p.m. Central. I don't know what the chat's going to be like for that. I can't imagine. The memes are already hot and heavy from forever ago. They're coming back in full force. Bad news.
They can see the future, kind of.
Yep. And if
Their
you
future would be so different.
So different.
Sydney Sweeney's Spider-Woman. No, she's not. Oh, you're right. Hey, if you want your friends to experience that with you, you can gift them a sub on Patreon. Patreon.com/100%eat/gift.
'Tis the season.
That's right. Give the gift of 100% eat this holiday season. The thing about this, where you get like Twitch subs and stuff, usually Twitch takes
What
like a
is
big.
Twitch?
Twitch is like, it's like, oh, you'll know this. It's like Kick, but it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, remember Justin TV? I watched a lot of it when I was playing Brawl in 2008.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Justin TV?
I don't know.
Amazon bought it.
And delivered a sandwich.
And it was wet. On Patreon, they aren't taking any different of a cut. So when you gift a sub, it's not like Twitch where it's the half and the gift sub is less and all that stuff.
Ugh.
This is the straightforward. It's just like if somebody subscribes new. So gift a sub to a friend, have them check it out.
Or an enemy.
Or an enemy. Or a frenemy. Turn ops into bros or bros into ops.
Yeah.
Whatever you...
Sometimes you don't have enough ops.
Yeah.
You need some ops.
You need a couple of ops.
You can't
to
have
keep you
just
honest.
bros.
Yeah.
Because
Apparently
then it's imbalance.
Apparently,
too
you
many
can
bros.
just tweet about that and then get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
See?
People are always
Easy.
changing sides, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a CW show.
It's like Heroes.
Yeah.
I'm the
Dude,
Flash.
he's their brother now?
Yeah. They're
Siler's their brother? Nah, just kidding. No, he's not.
Also, he's a bad guy. He's a good guy
Yeah.
now.
I'm the Flash, and I'm the fastest one ever. No, I'm faster than you, and I'm evil.
No.
Season 4.
I'm from the future.
So gift a sub. It helps support us directly, and your friend can watch all of the Crazy Gracie episodes of the Michael Jordan podcast, and they can check out every other Michael Jordan podcast.
Oh, the video game podcast?
Yeah, you check it out. I can't wait to ask you what you guys are playing and then play Celebrity Hunt. It's going to be really exciting. The Michael Jordan podcast is this Friday. Patreon.com/100%eat. 100%eat.store for merch. Follow at 100%eat on Twitter and Instagram to stay up to date with everything. And you can send 100% treat stuff, or I guess anything else, to P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas, 78714. That's P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas, 78714.
The time is now.
The
We're
end-
a little light.
The end is so long.
I know.
You just talk
It's all
forever.
information.
I know.
You
It's
have to get this stuff
boring,
out.
dude. It's
Yeah.
boring. I was
How do we-
gracing.
how do
I was
we-
disassociating.
How do we jazz it up?
You can do this the whole time.
We'll try to jazz it up next
Okay.
time. Maybe we do it throughout the episode too. Rate and subscribe and tell a friend about the show where we eat food and rate the food.
That's close.
Here, you want to try again? Ha
Bye.
That
terrible,
was so
dude.
bad.
Terrible.
Wow. No, keep going because like I can't stress enough how
Yeah,
bad
walk
that
off-
was.
walk off
It was
in
so
shame.
bad, and also he got 4 giant sandwiches.
Nick has so many sandwiches to eat.
Magnet Gate. It's Magnet Gate.
It's all over again. How did you do that?
He yipped.